Hey everybody, hi. Thank you for having me. This is cool. I'll just get right into it. I am looking forward to, me and my friend made a plan. We're going to go to an escape room. We tried going last week. If you've never been to an escape room, it's where they lock you in a room and you have to find a series of clues to get your way out, which is what I do every single morning with my phone, my wallet, my keys, and my self-respect. So I kind of figured I'm going to be pretty good at this. We tried going last week, but it didn't work out because I think he misheard me and just ended up taking me to a trap house, which is pretty different. I don't know. I still haven't been to an escape room. Do the cops have to let you out of that? Because they had to let me out of that one. I'm trying to practice working on my dirty talk in bed. Right now, it's going pretty well, I like to think. I'm trying to improvise more words because I find I keep saying the same things over and over again. You can only say please and thank you so many times in bed before it gets stale. But it doesn't always, the top of my head doesn't always come up with the sexiest shit. For example, the last time I had sex, I genuinely shouted in ecstasy the phrase, "my word," which is just the worst thing to say during sex. It definitely didn't help that I was wearing a fedora the whole time, but I thought I was looking sexy. I recently rewatched the movie Aliens, which is a fantastic movie. By far for me, the best part of that movie, though, is just the title, you know? Because I think it's totally intuitive, it's totally ingenious what they did with it. They just put an S at the end of it from the last movie. Kind of gets the whole point across, doesn't it? There's more of them. There's going to be more aliens. You saw one in the first movie. Get ready for plural. It took Sigourney Weaver an hour and a half to fight one. Let's see how she does with more. I wish they did more like crazy title stuff with that in Hollywood because they just slap a 2 on it and it's not very creative. Something I wish they would do is like for the sequel just take the S off. That would really shake things up. So the next sequel to Bad Boys would just be Bad Boy. And it'd just be an hour and a half of Martin Lawrence wondering why his career didn't take off the same way as Will Smith's. Sorry, we have Martin Lawrence in the building tonight, and he did not like that joke. Why the fuck do they have judges and spelling bees? What the fuck are they judging? You got it right or you got it wrong. There's no middle ground there. It's not like the judge is going to go, well, you spelled cat wrong. But damn, dude, that confidence. You got hella stage presence. You going to Hollywood, dude. It's stupid. I've been dating my girlfriend for a while now, and she recently took me to my first Easter Mass, Catholic Mass. Finally, I got to go to one of those. But she didn't explain to me the rules or really anything beforehand, so I fucked up communion. I was the first one to go, and apparently if you're not Catholic and you haven't been trained Catholic, you're not supposed to take Catholic communion. Apparently what you're supposed to do is walk up to the priest, cross your arms, and say Wakanda forever, and he just won't give you the cracker. But that's not what I did. I walked up to the guy and just pawed at it like a hungry cat and said, "Thank you, Your Honor," when I took it, which he didn't like, and then I tried to dip him, which he didn't like, and it just kind of, it was a whole embarrassing thing, because I grew up Baptist, and I was used to Baptist communion, which is a whole different thing. Baptists are fucking crazy. Catholics, you have just a tiny little wafer, but with Baptists, it's a giant king Hawaiian roll, and you're allowed to take as much Jesus as you want. And you're allowed to dip him in his own blood. You're allowed to just chunk up Jesus, dip him, and soak him in his own blood, and just suck him down. So yeah, I prefer the Baptist church's Jesus because I think it just tastes better. I think you get a little bit closer to God, and I think that is, if Jesus is white, I like to believe that he chose to be reincarnated as a King Hawaiian roll, just to really fuck with us. Baptists are fucking stupid. But if you're wondering what church has the best tasting Jesus, by far, it's Church's Chicken. They got the best shit over there, dude. Where else? What other church are you going to get fucking Jesus as a side? No place else has him with fucking chicky strips and butter. That shit's great. All right, that's my first set. Thank you guys so much. This is cool. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Sunday Morning Sessions. My name is Erik Escobar, and we have a very special guest today. His name is Austin Howell.
Hi, kids. So we're good here? Are we? Yeah. Was that? Oh, okay.
That was it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
I'm gonna go take a shit. Oh, we are. Okay. Oh, I forgot my keys.
It's okay. Wasn't that a great bit, Austin?
Plenty of yeah. I got a lot of those.
Your name is Austin,
Mm-hmm.
and you're from Austin.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I grew up in Dallas, and then I moved to Austin for 5 years. And in between some part of that, I hit puberty.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cool.
Congrats.
Yeah, I got
Quinceañera.
at least 3 pubes. I hit my quinceañera. I get that early though. I did that at 13.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh my. Well, is that racist? Anyways, hey Austin, you're not only an amazing stand-up comedian, you're also an improviser.
Yes, I am.
Where did you start? Tell me about your improvisational background.
Well, I started in middle school for the UCLA.
You went to UCLA Medical School? Medical School?
Yeah, I started improvising when
It's too hard for kids these days.
And then I went to Cold Town Theater over in Austin, Texas, and I did 6 years of classes over there, and they taught me how to be funny.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
super dope. What was their main thing? Were they like a short form crew? Or like everything?
Long form game, heavy format, yeah.
What's your favorite long form structure?
I like the slacker.
Ooh, what's the slacker?
It's where 2 people on stage, and then everybody plays one character at a time.
Is it the
Always.
one where it's like... I always like the Laurent, right? Where it's like 2, there's like A, B, and
Yeah.
one person leaves and one person comes back.
Slacker is the Laurent, but you don't give a shit.
Oh, there's just 2 people just going?
Yeah.
There used to be a team called Red Door, and they would do something similar to that, and it was crazy because they had to they wouldn't do wipes, and they wouldn't do tags, and they wouldn't do end scene, so they would just change scenes mid-scene.
Yeah.
But all their characters had to be super different.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, what do you do? And then you have to they had to do hard shifts mid sentence.
I want to get to that place because that's advanced scene edits where it doesn't even waste any fucking time. You don't have that awkward moment where you're like, you. I want you in the scene. I want you, not you.
Yeah, no, get out of here.
Yeah.
That's how I tell people on stage,
No.
get out of here. There's 4 people watching.
Fuck you,
Thanks,
Journey.
grandparents. I feel like it's weird because with improv, you have, I don't know, you can have a variety of structures, but it always comes back to what is the easiest, kind of simplest, boom, we could do, a montage or whatever.
It's always montage.
Yeah, I love montages. I think
I feel like that's the only actual fun form of improv. It's just doing a montage.
Just being free.
Yeah.
I feel also too, you were saying earlier, it's it's gonna be so crazy. I feel like improvisers, a lot of us are just people who didn't want to memorize lines or work on stuff. We want the highs without the work sometimes.
It's absolutely no homework. You literally just have to show up.
Yeah.
And that is the most commitment I can handle.
And then you start taking improv classes, and then you're like, oh, I have to put in the work. This is just Scientology labeled differently.
Kind of, yeah.
Take level 4 again. You might get on an indie team. Please don't. No disrespect to any. Book me at your improv venue. Hey guys, so
He's got a lot of thetans. He's really good at improv.
So real quick, we got 40 seconds. What's your favorite improv ending game?
Ending game?
Like world's worst, or what's something we can do, or beastie rap, or
You want to do a beastie rap?
we can do a quick beastie rap. Someone yell out a one-word thing, one syllable. Bed. I go. I'll do it, and then you say the last word, then you'll do it, then I'll say the last.
All right, that sounds good.
When I go to sleep on my
Bed.
Hey, you got a line.
When I walk down the street, I hit my
Head. I used a pencil. It had some.
lead. I let my dog starve because he wasn't
Dead.
It works.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, that
Did I
was
get
perfect.
it right? Austin Howell, it was an honor having you on
Yeah.
Sunday Morning Sessions. Dear God. Oh, dear God. Tell us where we can find you on social media.
I literally just have an Instagram, Austin J. Howell. That's it. That's all you gotta like. That's all you gotta follow.
Well, follow Austin J. Howell on Instagram.
Cool. Hey guys, it's me again. It's your boy. I'm going to start this one with just a quote from the late Albert Einstein. Oh fuck, I overslept. That's my favorite joke of all of my jokes. Nobody else likes it just as much as me. I get this a lot. I'm currently 24. I'm about to turn 25 this year, but I still get people asking me if I'm still in high school. Apparently, I just have like a very young face, and anytime I try to buy anything that's like over the age of 18, I always get carded for everything. But it finally hit its like lowest point when I got carded when I went to go see a PG-13 movie. I know. That really ruined the whole movie for me. The worst part was it was Detective Pikachu. I don't know what the guy thought was in Detective Pikachu that when he saw me, he was like, "Oh, it's gonna scar this kid. I gotta make sure he's at his proper age." By far the worst part though was like he just asked to see ID, and then my girlfriend showed her hers. Yes, you know what I'm trying to say. And then I tried to show him mine, and he went, "Oh no, I just needed to see one." So in his eyes, my girlfriend was my legal guardian. That made it fucking way worse, and it really ruined the movie for me, and the 12-year-old right next to me during the whole movie, because I just was looking at him the whole time, murmuring, "What the fuck? I don't look anything like that." When me and my girlfriend first started dating, not a lot of people know this, but it started as a friends with benefits situation. She hates when I bring this up. But and we've been after that we kind of just fell into it and we got together, and now we've been together for 2 years and it's been going really great. Me personally, I like to picture that we never really left that friends with benefits stage, and that we just kind of got a little like frisky with it and started role playing a committed relationship. And so every time she did something like really heartfelt, it just kind of gave me a boner. Like when she met my parents, I just busted a nut when she met my dad. It was a really sweet and heartfelt moment. That's my kink. Speaking of my dad, he's insane. When I was a kid, he was really into conspiracy theories, specifically end-of-the-world conspiracy theories. And I don't know if you're into those types of things or if you're a parent, but if you're both of those, stop it. It's not good parenting. It kind of undermines all of it. Because he shared with me every single end-of-the-world theory that he fucking had to an 11-year-old son. And you can't really go into gruesome detail about how we're all going to die, and then the next day ask me why I haven't done my math homework. There's a pretty obvious reason for that, Dad. 2012 was a big one for him, and that's like when the whole Mayan thing, oh, the Mayans, the calendar ended. That means the world's gonna end. That's so fucking stupid. They just probably stopped making the calendar. They just walked up to the calendar guy and was like, "Yo, Chad, chill. We don't need any more calendar." Because like it's the equivalent of somebody today going into their kitchen, going to the calendar in there, flipping to December, turning that last page and going, "Oh no, there's no more calendar. We're all gonna die." We must have looked really fucking stupid to the Mayans. For all the guys in here, do you guys know what I'm talking about when I refer to bathroom porn in public restrooms? Yeah. Just porn? Yeah. I found the guy that puts all those up. Yeah, it's an epidemic. I mean, anytime I bring this up to a crowd, people, it's always the guys are like, "Yeah, we know what you're talking about," and then the girls always look to the guy and goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So girls don't experience this. But by far in my head, all I can picture that they have in their bathrooms is just like erotic fanfic in every stall. But it's really bad when guys' restrooms, and it has like a varying degree of like how porny and how smutty it is. There's like you have like the framed behind glass, and it's just like Sports Illustrated swimsuits, and then you have the other end of the spectrum which is Playboy magazine cutouts just haphazardly glued to the bathroom tile wall like a Ted Bundy vision board, just for anybody to come and see. And I don't understand who thought that was a good idea. What was that conversation like? Like, why is nobody talking in the bathroom? We got to get the conversation started in there. Come on, guys, put your heads together. And then the guy in the back corner, shrouded by darkness, puts his finger in his belly button and just goes, I got an idea. I got a Pornhub subscription and a Pinterest account. I could put those two things together, make some magic. And now all guys have to stare at porn while they pee. It's a beautiful world that we live in. Thank you guys so much. I'm Austin Howell.
Thank you for watching Sunday Morning Sessions. We just had Austin Howell on.
The
I hope
third.
you enjoyed the interview.
Austin J. Howell the fourth.
Not the first, not the second. The fourth,
The
maybe.
fifth.
Well, not the fourth. Well, it might have kids.
He has that kind of name that has
That has, like, the Caucasian?
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe.
Please.